Hello guys. My name is Murtaza, and my partner is Ramzan for today. And we are
Hello, hello
we
everyone.
hello. How are you? So we will be
I'm fine.
covering yeah. So we will be covering the aspects of like what's going on around the world, and especially we will be covering the or I would say we will be postmortem the war between America and Iran going on, and what are the things going on in Middle East. So Ramzan, what is your uptake for the starters?
Yeah, so basically, thank you so much for letting me in. And the idea that we came up with that we wanted to share the perspective of a common person from the subcontinent. Okay.
Yeah,
A lot of people
that's
are sharing
missing
their own
actually.
perspective.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
that's mixing
that's what
also.
yeah, so that's what we are going to do in this series of in this series of videos. Okay, sharing opinions, and if somebody else also want to share their opinion, they can comment, they can interact with us. We would be happy to let them in, and let's have some discussion. So main idea is to have discussion on whatever is going on all over the world. That's it. And right now, everyone all over the world is focused on Middle East and the South Asia, specifically Iran, and particularly all the countries in the Middle East, including USA and the non-existing state of Israel, or as they say, Israel. We call it occupied Palestine, right?
Yeah.
So that's what I like to call occupied Palestine. The state of
Yeah,
Israel does
everyone
not
has their
actually
own
exist.
opinion, so it's okay
Yeah,
whatever we want to
yeah,
call.
yeah. So let's say, yeah. So far, what everybody knows that USA and the state of Israel, they launched a joint operation on Iran, unprovoked. Uh, it has
I
been
would say
proven now.
unnecessary also, by the way.
Yeah, yeah, that was unnecessary. All right.
Yeah.
So it has been proven by almost all the major news agencies, and it has also been, um, a lot of people from the Trump administration have also came forward saying that they only attacked Iran because Israel was about to attack Iran, and they thought that if Israel attacked Iran, the Iran would also retaliate towards Israel and USA. All right.
But this is
So
actually like I would like to I would like to add this is actually going on from the 90s. From the
yeah, yeah,
90s, they
obviously,
are on the verge of creating the nuclear. From the 90s, they are on the
yeah,
verge of attacking Israel. But
yeah,
until
yeah.
now,
That's
it's always the Israel provoking America and
yeah.
starting the attack, or I would say war.
Mhm.
It's not unnecessary. But I don't know, like, why, where is the spine of America has gone, and like why they are behaving as the cell swords for the Israeli people.
Yeah, we would like, at least I would try to break it down in the upcoming videos. Why USA is acting like bitch of Israel, all right? And right now, every sane person who is keeping an eye on the current affairs all over the world, they know why. Particularly Trump and most of his administration are acting like bitch of Israel. Um, we will hopefully get to that, right? So the main thing is that the claim that if Israel would have attacked Iran and they would have retaliated, that can easily be debunked from the 12-day wars, the 12-day war that happened in the 2025 last year, right? So
Yeah.
if you see, American B-2 bombers and other jets, they all attacked the nuclear facilities along with the Israelis in the Iran. Okay, and then Israel started attacking Iran, but Iran only retaliated against Israel. It did not
Yeah,
attack against USA.
Yeah.
Okay, so and we do not call it 12-day operation. Nobody calls it 12-day operation. Everybody calls it 12-day war. It was a full-fledged open
Yeah, of
war.
course, if you are
And
attacking all the open sites and everything in the
yeah,
country, that's an open war. That's not what they are defining it as the strategic strikes. No, that
yeah,
nothing close to it as a strategic strike. And that's kind
obviously.
of an open war, what they have, like,
Uh,
throw on
yeah.
the Iran. And I think that's for every sovereign country, for every sovereign
Mhm.
nation, it has the right to defend. It's not about Israel
Yeah.
that only in the
Mhm.
whole world that small Israel has the right to defend. It's the right of
Mhm.
every sovereign nation, every sovereign country to defend itself.
Yeah.
And then if you have started something, then you cannot blame the other side that why they are attacking us. Of course, if you are
Yeah.
going to attack
Mhm.
someone, they are going to reply you back. What do you expect?
Yeah. Obviously, obviously. So this whole idea and this whole narrative built about like around this interview gave. I think it was Marco Rubio from Trump administration. He gave this interview, and first, like previous day, he said something else, and then the next day he completely took a U-turn. But the basic idea is that. Israel was about to attack Iran unprovoked. They know it. So they joined in because Iran was going to. They thought that Iran would attack them as well, which is
Lame.
completely wrong. Okay, debunked. Why? Yeah, it's lame. It's lame. All right. Why? Why? Because if Iran was supposed to do that, it would have done that in the last year 12-day war. Okay,
Yeah,
but Iran only attacked Israel, not USA. Although the USA B-2 bombers, um, they blew a huge hole, a huge crater in the nuclear facility of Iran, right?
yeah,
So this is a complete lie. It's like that story, the Helen of Troy story. So this is
yeah,
kind of like a Helen, all right?
yeah,
So just like that story, right? So number one. Number two, so far, nobody expected Iran to adapt such an effective strategy against Israel and USA. I think I have seen like dozens and dozens of interviews and lectures and interactions in the last 5 to 6 days,
yeah,
and everybody is completely shocked by the response by Iranis. They never thought that this would happen, especially after they killed their supreme leader, Khamenei.
yeah.
Nobody expected this kind of response, right?
Actually, I think
Everybody's
they
shocked, and
they
I'm also shocked.
underestimated, like they underestimated a lot there,
Yeah,
and they were not expecting, and it went beyond their calculations, like what they calculated and what really happened on the field. So that was the part that
yeah,
shook them or surprised them, I would say. Yeah,
mm,
and then Iran,
yeah,
for even though the top leadership is gone, but I think they
yeah.
were prepared with
So
all of these things. Like
mm,
they calculated those its and buts and all the leadership gone. How see if we see Iran like a body now, so we can say it's like a headless body. The leadership is gone,
yeah,
but surprisingly, the body is still working and working very
yeah, yeah,
efficiently.
yeah. It's working beyond every analyst's expectation, right?
Imagination, I would
Our
say.
this yeah expectation and imagination. I was listening to Scott Ritter, I was listening to George Galloway, I was listening to this American ex-military personnel. I forgot his name, and I was also listening to Colonel McGregor and all that. So I have listened to a lot of these interviews from all these analysts, and one thing is sure that nobody expected Iran to, perform or push back Israel as well as USA, which is the superpower, the so-called superpower at the moment. Okay,
Yeah,
even if you consider the world to be multipolar, USA is one of the superpower, and Israel is. also an atomic power. Okay, um, so this has been like completely overwhelming. All right, now where do we stand right now is that um, the reports are that almost all the U.S. bases in the Middle East have been hit. Okay,
Yeah.
they are in complete disarray. Some are like completely destroyed. I was, watching the interview of
Yeah.
one
Including
of
that
the,
radar, the main
yeah.
radar, like
So
billion in
yeah,
billion.
yeah. So their radar systems and a lot of their, even like yesterday it was reported. Let's move on uh, with the tweets and the news and all that. So yesterday it was uh, reported that even the Patriot missile batteries storage facilities were also hit. Okay,
Yeah.
and immediately after that, they put an embargo. They put a delay on release of all footage from the satellite for I think 24 to 48 hours. And I was discussing with Professor Hajwe, and we would have to get him online in the next 1 or 2 days. All right,
Yeah,
and he
definitely. Yeah.
really good thoughts.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I was discussing with him, and he said that uh, these guys delaying the footage release for 24 to 48 hours means that Iran have hit something big. Okay,
Yes.
and in my opinion, what I have seen all over the internet, I've talked to a couple of friends in the Middle East as well. So what my opinion, humble opinion, is that they have hit the Patriot missile storage facilities. Okay,
Yeah.
and so far, U.S. and Israel, they have only the only thing they have done is to bomb civilian. Okay, they have not hit a single proper military installation. Okay,
Yeah.
they have not hit even a single drone facility, Iranian
That's
drone
that
facility or
school
something.
cannot be ignored from which they started this war, like the
Yeah,
unnecessary war. The school
yes,
killing the innocent elementary school
yes,
girls.
yes.
That
So
was
they did that.
really
Yeah. Now it
heart-throbbing,
has been
actually.
proven. Yeah, that too, I want to add. That was proven by Al Jazeera in the first 2 days of the hit on the primary
Yeah.
school in the Tehran that killed almost like I think 160 plus young girls in
Yes.
like the age of 7 to 9, I
Minors.
guess.
Yeah. Yeah. Minors.
Yeah,
Just
yeah, they were
minor.
minors, all right? So first, it was proven by investigated and proven by Al Jazeera, and yesterday, CNN, the Telegraph, the TRT, like most of the major that still have at least somewhat image of being a little bit unbiased. They
Yeah.
reported that it was the U.S. Uh, missiles that hit the school. Okay, and they just didn't hit the school, they double tapped the school. Okay,
Oh. Okay.
what is double tap is that you hit a facility or you hit an infrastructure. Okay, and then you wait. Okay, when the paramedics and when all the people come gather
The
there
rescue. The
to
rescue
help.
teams.
All right,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, the rescue team and the paramedics and everybody in the surrounding, when they reach there, then you attack again.
Yeah.
Okay, to cripple the whole system, right? This is the same thing that the drones used to do in the Waziristan and in the tribal areas of the Pakistan. They in the tenure of Obama. Okay, they wiped out entire bloodlines there.
Yeah.
We will get to that as well. Okay, so
Okay.
let's. So what is this? Yeah. So it
So
has
the
been reported, obviously unofficially. Okay.
yeah.
What does that mean? Is that they don't make anything official that does not suit them at all.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they control
Yeah.
the media. Their
So
media is controlled. So
yeah.
only what they
So
want to want us to see, they will only
mhm.
put that on the media. Because like from the social media to the mainstream media, It's
Mm.
all the puppets, and it's all being
Yeah,
controlled basically.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Obviously, so there are analysts and the people who are actually there, or there's like a couple of journalists which are allowed. We will talk about that as well. So Iran allowed CNN and a couple of other journalists to visit Tehran and go on and see without any kind of supervision. Go see,
Yeah,
report whatever you want to report. Okay,
yeah, yeah,
and they only we can play the video as well. The CNN reporter later on reported on the CNN channel as well. So the that reporter had only positive things to report.
yeah,
Okay, you can go and watch it. All right, we can share it and we can watch it together as well. Now this is that the US has only 8 systems. Okay, globally means
yes,
all over the world they have
yeah, yeah,
only 8 of these installations. All right, and out of the 8, 4 have been hit by Iran that were in the Middle East.
yeah.
Right
Taken out, like gone,
now,
eliminated.
you can imagine, like, yeah, like they are gone. They have been leveled, right?
Yeah,
And it's not just Sharmeen Narwani that is reporting it. I think Colonel McGregor also reported it, and a bunch of other analysts have also reported it. Like
yeah,
uh, majority of the radar systems and these third systems for the air defense of the Israelis and Middle East, they are gone. Okay,
yeah,
and this is a huge blowback. This is a huge blowback because
yeah,
the material they were saying that material that is used in making these systems,
yeah.
they can only get that material from China.
Yes,
That's it. And if they want to get that material to establish a assembly line, they would have to they have to wait almost 8 to 10 years to establish that assembly line,
yeah,
right? So there was a funny meme going on that uh, after this war, if USA wants to go on go for a war with China and wants to defeat China, the only way that would be possible is with the help of China.
yeah,
So after this war, okay, right now, okay, I mean, judging from the condition right now, if
yeah.
USA wants to win a war with China, that would only be possible with the help of China, right?
China, yeah,
What do
yeah,
you think about this? What do you think
yeah.
about this?
I think now they are being cornered now because of their unprecedented show of power, and
Mhm.
like I think they have
Yeah.
taken it to the ego also, and attacking.
Hmm.
They don't want to open the war fronts everywhere, but I
Yeah.
don't know, somehow they found themselves opening up the war fronts everywhere, and that is costing them the life and the
Hmm.
money of the taxpayers also. But the thing is now
Yeah.
that, yeah, they are in the race with the China, like with everyone knows that China will be take over them as the superpower in the near future.
Hmm.
It is written. I think it is written. Like there is nothing to be biased here. It is written that China will be taking over them, and so they
Hmm.
just want to, they then went into the proxy wars, because now there
Hmm.
is nothing like direct war. So yeah, so but now this is the attack on this Iran. This war is actually, I think, but see it as that it is just a distraction from the Epstein also, and then yeah, Israel
Hmm.
was also after America to just attack. Now I'm thinking what just happened if America just back out, because maybe too much pressure from their Senate and from their public. And what would happen if they just leave Israel behind alone in the war? So that also we need to see, and how Israel will respond, because until now I think Iran has crippled America and Israel in the Middle East, and I think it's difficult for them to operate for America to operate from its land.
Yeah.
So it's operating from the seas and it's operating from the Middle
Hmm.
East, but I think that one has been crippled. The chain has been broken. You know,
Yeah.
the chain of attack, it has been broken and leveled, and now the Middle East is also, like the Arab countries is also concerned about what to do. And you know, they don't find help from America, and they are at the mercy of Iran now, like what Iran has decided about them. So yeah, a lot of have been going on. So I think now we should move to the
Yeah.
other news.
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's move on. So the next thing is.
Okay, so moving on to the next report, like from the Bloomberg, actually. So yeah, so the decision to
Mhm.
torpedo an Iranian ship thousands of miles from the conflict suggests America is no longer a responsible presence in Asia's water. So yeah, so what do you think about this one now?
Yeah. So basically, at this moment, uh, it's a matter of ego for USA and Israel. Also, it's a matter of reputation. Okay, because their whole idea was if they kill the head of the state, the supreme leader,
Yeah,
um, then they could produce the same Venezuela effect. Okay,
yeah,
but that didn't happen. In fact, Iran responded at least 10 times more efficiently than Iran did in the last year 12-day war. Okay, so that didn't happen. Also, the only success, actual success, U.S. military and the Israeli operation have gotten is that they blew up naval warship of Iran. Okay, that was returning from a peaceful naval exercises that was hosted by India. Okay,
yeah,
and I was listening to the Indian analyst. He is incredible. He's incredible. The I forgot his name. I think it's Swane. So he started the conversation is that India has uh, lost the trust of Iran. Okay.
yeah.
I think he did not use the word betrayed. Okay. So did you check the video? I think video is stuck on the OBS.
No, it's not the video; it's the picture.
Yeah.
All good from on OBS.
Is it good on your side?
Yeah, good.
Both our videos working fine.
Yes,
Can you
yes,
continue?
yes.
Yeah.
We
Okay.
can,
Okay.
we can.
So in my opinion, um, okay. So there were two conclusions from the interview of Dr. Swane. That number one, India lost the trust of Iran, and number two, India has made itself completely irrelevant, not just in the region but globally. Okay, why? Because there is a high possibility that India betrayed Iran and gave the information on the Iranian ship to the US and Israelis, and then they blew it, and they not just blew it up, they didn't even pick up the the staff
Yeah, I think that
on
one
the ship.
also
Okay.
150 plus staff around, something like this number.
Yeah, it is a norm all over the world that if even during the war, if one country warship blew up another warship or even anything, right? They are supposed to wait there and pick up the survivors, right,
Yeah,
and take them to safety, right, as prisoners of war or whatever. Okay, but they are supposed to do that. Americans didn't do that. Moreover, they sent a distress signal to Indian Navy. They didn't do that. Okay, although
okay.
the Iranis were guests of India. Okay, all right, and then they sent a distress signal to the Sri Lankans. Right, they came and they rescued. So uh, this has given USA the only victory they have gotten, proper victory they have gotten so far. Okay, and that victory has been spoiled due to the damage to their reputation. Okay, now nobody is willing to trust them. Right.
Yeah.
So what do you say?
So for India, actually, I would like to like start from the start. Basically, that for India, like first thing we need to see that the trip of Modi to Israel was very crucial. I think
Yeah,
the next day he
yeah,
left Israel, there was an attack on the
mm,
Iran, basically. So that
yeah,
that timing, I don't know, it was just a coincidence or it was a pre-planned thing, but that timing of that
mhm,
meeting or and whole whole new friendship era thing, that the timing was
yeah.
very fishy. I would
The
use the word.
motherland and
Yeah,
fatherland.
I would use the word fishy basically. Now the thing is, like, if we see
Yeah,
on the
yeah.
ground realities, the Israeli people, they don't have any respect for Indians, to be honest. Like, if we see on the ground realities,
Not at all.
it's
Yeah,
like oil and water type of interaction, that
yeah.
how much you want to press against the water is not going to accept that oil.
It,
So
it's
it's
basically a one-sided relationship.
yeah, it's so from one side, no matter how much they support the Indian, I'm talking about, no matter how much they
Yeah.
support, how much they chant for Israel, there is nothing. They are
Yeah,
not going to give you any kind of thing or anything. So this is the one thing.
yeah,
Then another thing is, after the attack on the Irani supreme leader, then like the another thing was that there was no statement basically from Indian side, no condemn
uh,
for the killing or for the Irani supreme
yeah.
leader, and then no
Yes, yes.
official
There was no
statement.
no condemnation.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then the Modi
There was
was.
not even an acknowledgement.
Yeah, and then basically Modi was actually too much into asking Saudi, asking UAE, telephone with the Netanyahu, but I don't think he ever interacted with the Irani representatives, or
Yeah.
even there was an official statement. But if we go to
They
the
have lost
back
all credibility.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But if we go to the back end of that, I think Iran was having a good relation with India basically. Like, they considered them as a friendly
Or
country, as their allies,
some
and
some might say that Iran had a far better relationship with India than with Pakistan, right?
yeah, I would
And
agree.
a lot of Pakistani leadership, particularly I think military leadership, they have a lot of reservation with Iran because of their relationship and interaction with India, right? So and India, according to the Indian analyst, India just betrayed Iran and a regional power, and probably at the end of this whole fiasco, Iran is like their maximum chance. Iran is not going anywhere. Okay,
I think Iran
so
need to recalibrate for its allies. Like, it needs
yes,
to
yes,
it needs to recalibrate the thing or
it's the need
recalibrate
of
the
the hour.
scenario.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a
it's the
need
need
of
of
the
the hour for that.
yeah,
Okay,
and
all right.
I
Let's
yeah.
let's move on to the next one. So the conclusion, everybody, this is Bloomberg reporting, right? So India lost face, USA lost face, and what did they achieve? They just blew up a ship. They didn't even have any warhead.
Yeah,
It didn't had any arms, any warhead. It was just coming back from a
just
peaceful,
it was just a
you know,
soft target basically,
yeah,
like nothing to do with the war. It
yeah.
was
So
just a soft target.
yes, yeah. All right.
Okay, then
So next one.
okay, okay.
Let's get up to the next. What do we got next?
So guys, let's move on to the next video. So let's see what this video got.
Yeah. So I think this is an Israeli area, okay, and she is a Zionist influencer, okay. She's very close to the Israeli leadership. I have seen like multiple of her videos reporting there, okay. Very biased journalism, right? Obviously, as you can see, that they have given her kind of like a script to say all that, right? You can go there and search. I forgot her name. So the main thing is that this was hit by Iranian missile. I think on the fourth or maybe fifth day of the war. All right,
Oh, okay.
and probably it was like there was like population, and then there was some kind of military target there, right? Like there are speculations, right? No proper news reporter is allowed into the Israel. Anybody who tries to record a footage or something, they have like there are reports that they are sentenced to 5 years, up to 5 years in prison. Okay, if they try to upload a footage, right?
So where is
So
the
that's
freedom of speech then?
yeah, there is no such thing as freedom of speech when it comes to the Zaire. So yeah, so you can see in this video all the damage that has been done, right? And they are not allowing anyone to go in there. I have also seen one or two Indians making the videos of this is very same place, and he was saying, I will get that video in the next video,
Yeah,
like
definitely.
whenever we do this again. So he was saying that we are not allowed to go near this place. So he was, climbing up a rock or climbing up a tree to make the video and all that. Okay. So, and obviously there was something or someone important there. Okay. That's why this site was hit. If there was nothing important there, no military target or something, then they would have probably allowed her to go in. Okay.
Yeah,
So,
definitely.
um, yeah, and all over the internet they're saying, okay, so these missiles are not doing any damage and all that. You can see the damage there in this video. Can
Yeah,
can you run the video? Yeah,
yeah.
let's run it. Let's watch it.
Okay, let's watch it again.
Yeah, yeah. Let's go. Mm,
Looks like some important debris is there.
yeah, and the person that were hit, they were also, I think they are important personnel. Okay, if they were like common general public, okay, they would have shown their faces, they would have shown them, right?
Yeah.
They wouldn't have hit them. Okay. So obviously there were some like important personnel there, right?
Okay.
Yeah. So and this is like one missile that has been hit. Okay.
Yeah, there are
After this we will go
numerous.
to, yeah, after this we can go to the interview of that Indian who came back from the Israel, and he is saying that like um, 3 to 4 missile out of every like 8 to 10 missile are hitting there. And in the beginning there was like an alarm system that would inform them 10 maybe 15 minutes early, but before he left there.
Okay, so now we move on to the like an Indian like who is giving his first-hand experience, like what he
Mhm.
saw and what like let's just so Ramzan, like what you want to say, Mr. Ali?
Yeah, so this is an Indian who escaped there. Okay, and he's saying basically that in the beginning of the attack, like in the first 1 or 2 days, right, the alarm system was going off maybe 10, 20, 15 minutes before the actual attack, right? But later on, the missile were hitting without even any kind of alarm. Right?
Yeah,
Now, what does that tell us is that probably they are running really, really, really low at interceptor missiles, right?
yeah.
So let's just hear. Can we watch this video? Yeah,
फटता है ना तो
run
वो
it.
दिखता ही नहीं कि भारतीय है कि इजरायली है।
सही बात
और
है।
आपके बगल में ना गोलियों से तो आप बच जाएंगे, राइट लेफ्ट चोट लगेगी, मिसाइल से आप बचेंगे नहीं। और
Yeah,
ये
I
कहने की
can't
बातें थी
hear him.
कि बंकर बहुत अच्छे होते
Can
हैं,
you hear?
100 फीट गहरे बंकर में हमने देखा कि लोग मर गए वहां पे, और आपको कुछ नहीं बताया जा रहा असलियत क्या, क्योंकि हमें कुछ बता, ये तो इंडियन
Yeah,
मीडिया है,
there's no
धन्यवाद देना चाहिए
voice.
सरकार का। इतनी बेहतरीन सरकार है हमारी, वहां तो सरकार आपको कुछ बता नहीं रही, आप वहां विजुअल नहीं ले सकते हैं लाशों के, अस्पताल आप नहीं जा सकते हैं, और जब घटना होती तो हमें मालूम ही नहीं कि जगह कौन सी, जैसे आपको हमें मालूम है कि अभी गौर सिटी में जाना है, वहां पे किस जगह जाना है,
Yeah,
घटना ये हमें मालूम ही नहीं, क्योंकि कौन
can't
बताने
hear
वाला
him.
हमें। और जब हम अगले दिन सुबह
Can you hear
पहुंच
him?
रहे हैं, और सारे और भी पत्रकार, सिर्फ सादरा नहीं और भी जितने पत्रकार, बोला जा रहा है कि ओनली वन कैजुअलिटी, 1% डाइड, लेकिन वहां पे जो लोकल का जो इजरायलियन जो कि यहाँ पे हिमाचल चलाते हैं
Yeah.
फूकने के लिए, उन्होंने बताया देयर वर 4 हाउसेज, नोबडी इज अलाइव। इससे पता लगता है कि बड़ी वहां घटना हुई। और मैं आपको सच बताऊं कि वहां का टेक्नोलॉजी जो कहने की बातें है ना,
Yeah,
अलार्म
did you
बजता था
hear
हम लोग को, एक
him?
दिन सुबह 5
Like
बजे की बात है,
I
आपको
couldn't
बताऊं कि
hear
अलार्म
him.
बजा ही नहीं, बस धुड़ुम धुड़ुम की आवाजें आ रही थी, पता
Oh,
लगा कि बिना अलार्म की चीजें आ गई। तो टेक्नोलॉजी फेल है, और जब वो आपके ड्रोन्स और खासतौर से मिसाइलें दगती है ना, तो नहीं पता हमारे 200 मीटर से हम कितनी दूरी पे हैं। और अभी आपको पता लगा होगा कि खासतौर से मिडिल ईस्ट में सारे अमेरिकन एम्बेसी को उन्होंने टारगेट किया, हो सकता है कि तेल अवीव को इसको टारगेट किया था, तो
Yeah,
हम भी नहीं
can you
बचते।
can you hear me?
yeah, I can. Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Did you hear the video? Because I couldn't hear the video what he was saying.
Oh,
Obviously, I have listened to the video before.
okay,
This is basically an Indian journalist. Okay, he is
okay,
not a worker. He is an Indian journalist. All right.
okay.
So, and he barely escaped Israel with great difficulty. Okay.
Yeah.
So I was asking you, did you hear it? Like the video
Yeah, I heard
regarding.
actually what he was saying, that there is too much, like they are too much hiding the
Mhm.
facts, and even
Yeah.
within the bunkers, the Iranian missiles are successfully hitting, and many people
Yeah.
are killed, but they are just reporting only one die, only
Mhm.
one die. It's not
Yeah.
like that. There are
Yeah.
many casualties,
Mhm.
and like
Yeah.
they have leveled the Middle East, and there is high chance, because we are not allowed, but there are high chance, there is high chance that they have leveled the important buildings in Tel Aviv also.
Yeah. Yeah. So basically, yeah. The main thing is that he said that he saw one bunker hit. Okay, and almost everyone in that bunker died. Okay.
Yeah,
So, and the footage we have seen, there are like dozens and dozens of people in each bunker, if not hundreds. If he right now, generally they are pro Israel. Okay, they are in the like they are they align themselves with Israel. So
yeah,
if this guy is reporting that there has been a lot of damage that is not being reported in Tel Aviv, and one bunker was hit, then you can imagine that more than one bunkers have been hit successfully, and
yeah,
there's been a lot of damage. Okay, yeah, okay, all right. So if you forgot, yesterday Iran allowed CNN reporter to come to Tehran
yeah. That
and
one you
report
have told. Yeah,
independently.
yeah, yeah.
So if there is no damage in Israel, if there is no damage in Tel Aviv, okay, why don't they allow their own reporters inside? Okay,
Yeah, just
so
open it and
a
just
lot of
let
fishy stuff
everyone.
going on.
Yeah, just let everyone see what's
Yeah,
happening. If nothing is done, so okay. Like there is nothing to hide then.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Obviously, so obviously every analyst is saying that there has been a lot of damage, right?
yeah.
So yesterday, an ex-military officer from the U.S. Said in an interview, okay, I can share that. I shared it on the Twitter. He said that the Iran is hitting Tel Aviv very, very hard. Those were his exact words. Iran is hitting Tel Aviv very, very hard. And then he used the word relentlessly. Okay, so there's sure um, there has been a lot of damage and a lot more to come, possibly.
Yeah,
Okay,
and
let's
actually,
go to some.
yeah, some okay.
Yeah, go.
No, no, it's okay. So for our next section, I would like to bring upon the Islamophobia card that the West has always been playing, and
So
like, like when they have nothing to say, so just bring the Islam or the religious cards. Like as you know that Brandon Gale is a U.S. States representative, so he again just saying that, like, how many
mm,
Americans have to be Allahu Akbar before we realize Islam is the problem. So my question is Islam really the problem? The thing is, it's the greed is the problem here, and you need to stop
yeah,
poking your nose in everyone's business. And if everyone just keeping their own keep in mind their own business, so there is no issues.
yeah,
So yeah, Mr. Ali, what do you
yeah.
think?
And so I was, I'm really amazed. These guys are, they are not just Islamophobe, right? They are racist and they are white supremacist. Most of them are. Okay. The problem is this is nothing new. Throughout the history, for like hundreds and thousands of years, these guys, especially in the last like 200 to 300 years, these white supremacist uh, mentality, the person with like this white community, okay, they have killed, raped, butchered, and destroyed
Eight.
everything. Yeah, yeah, okay. So they have like everything that would be brown or black. So
Yeah.
basically, they don't have a problem with um, with Islam as such. Okay, they try to show that they have a problem with Islam. They don't have a problem with Islam. They
Hmm.
have a problem with everything that is brown and black. Also, uh,
That is
that is the
non-Christian.
only reason. Yeah, yeah, and uh, these guys are not even Christians, right? They
Yeah.
they don't know anything about Bible. They don't know anything about Jesus, peace be upon him. If you ask them like three, four, five questions about the religion and all that, okay, what's written in the Bible, they won't be able to answer. All right?
Yeah.
So they are
Yeah.
not Christians. What they
Yeah.
did was that they took Christianity, right, from the Middle East, obviously, okay, um, and they whitewashed the Christianity, even they whitewashed the image of Jesus, peace be upon him. Okay,
Yeah.
so you see, their Jesus is a white guy, right, with blue eyes and long blonde hair, okay, that look like Jared Leto or Thor from Marvel movies. Okay,
Yeah.
so they only like Christianity that has been whitewashed. Okay, and anything that is not whitewashed, they hate it. Okay, so
Yeah.
that's their problem. That's their problem. And
Yeah.
uh, this hatred is very obvious now. It's
Yeah.
getting more and more obvious.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I just heard that Iran just hit, I think, with drones on the UAE facilities or something. Okay, um,
Yeah.
it's not clear yet, but let's see what happens. But UAE has been hit, right?
But
I think the
again,
next thing they are going to,
but again,
yeah,
I would like to highlight that Iran is just hitting the American sites and American assets in the Arab
yeah,
countries. They have
obviously,
no
obviously,
agenda or nothing to do with the Arab countries.
yeah,
And again, I would say the fault is
mhm,
on the Arab
yeah.
countries. What the US bases are doing in your country, and they are attacking the other
Yeah.
countries. Like for what?
They just have to ask them to leave. That they have already suffered enough destruction, so they just have to
Yeah.
ask them to leave. Okay,
Already there is
that's the only.
there is a chaos in the Middle East, and so
Yeah,
why need more chaos? Like an unnecessary chaos. By the way, that
yeah,
it has there
obviously,
is no win-win chaos. It's just
yeah,
a lose-lose chaos. Like you are going to lose in any way. There is no winning
yeah,
from these things. So why need to be someone like rented buddy, and why need to give
uh-huh,
your land for attacking the other sovereign nations? Like it's not about like stop painting the people as terrorists and stop painting the
mm,
people as Islamist and extremists. It has nothing to do. The simple rule is if you barge into someone's house, then you are going to get the response. It has nothing to do with there's common
yeah,
sense, I think.
yeah. But most of the Americans still seem to uh, be unaware of the common sense. If you go to someone's house, bombing them, okay, um, even if they die, they would die resisting. Okay, and that's what Iran is doing at the moment. And
Yeah,
I think Iran is doing really well. Right. So
yeah.
yeah, let's just keep it here.
That's their
Okay, and
history.
get
Yeah.
back. So yeah, if somebody has any comments, want it's just we simple common guys having some discussion on what's going on,
Yeah, just to
everything
show
that we
you
are seeing
the
on the internet.
perspective of common
Yeah,
people and like from the neutral
yeah,
eyes, like we
yeah,
don't do anything biased or we are not biased for anyone. It's just a neutral
yeah. It's
perspective
just whatever we
of
are
a
seeing.
common
Yeah,
ordinary people,
yeah,
actually.
yeah.
So just
All
show
right.
your support for our channel, and like
Yeah,
next we will try
like
to
subscribe.
cover
Yeah,
like
let's
and
have some
subscribe.
discussion.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like and subscribe. And next time we will try to cover the other aspects, like especially the Strait of Hormuz. That is the
yeah,
hot topic, and I
yeah.
think
Let's do
that's
that.
one of the ace card for Iran. So that will be in our
Mhm.
next video. So
Yes.
hope you all guys you like it, and please like and subscribe. Thank you. Like goodbye from my
Yeah.
side.
Take care. Yeah, yeah. You too. You too. Take care.